Hey, it's the
Recessive chromosome. Recessive chromosome.
who didn't watch the first part yet. Let's take a look on what they missed out on. Frickin' Lou.
Magneto, right, who we come to learn is actually named Infinity. That's a tough name. Pretty much, hey. The first thing that we see is Stormman and Co. Like, they're on the train, right? And then Stormman and family sabotage that train, laying like bombs and stuff and trying to derail it. They're fighting Infinity as well at the same time. So Infinity is kind of lucky. Infinity just his metal powers. While fighting Stormman and Co. simultaneously while trying to save Hay. You know, because he knows that Stormman is kind of a little cheeky bastard. But Hay doesn't understand that because he thinks that Stormman is the ghost Stormman. Stormman!
This is the finalist part of The Legend of Hay Part 2. I love Jesus Christ.
They capture him, freaking Infinity saves the train because it derails and he has to use his Magneto powers to save it. And then he calls the group, he calls his like friends or whatever. Hey, make sure this is cool. I'm gonna go save freaking Hay, right? He's gone, ready to go save Hay. And then we're reunited with Stormman. I got Stormman and Icy Boy and Fire Toad and that other nigga's name I don't know. Let me explain to you the backstory. Yeah, I was like you. I was chilling in the forest and then these idiot humans wanna come over there and ruin my party. So you know what the frick I gotta do? I'm gonna take my city back. But one thing that we learned about Stormman in like the medium of time that we weren't there is that he has the power to copy and steal abilities. So he's not a forced main, he's a copy main. He's a little like one for auto. What's that nigga name from My Hero Academia? With the copy, pretty much that. So he copies this random like librarian's power to like draw things into reality. I don't know what you call that. He's off. He got the dragon. He's off. That was one thing that I forgot to mention. Freaking Hay's like, but Stormman, the humans, they're kind of chill. I'm not gonna hold you. Like they is kind of cool. They kind of chill. And Stormman's like, what the frick you talking about, man? There's nothing more to frick they did, man. That frick is still a homo, boy. Don't do this, man. I don't want it to kill you, bro. Like use your powers and like destroy the cities and stuff. Because they evil. I don't want to freaking do that though. Like my powers, I see Infinity's not even that bad of a guy. So maybe we should just chill on it. And he's like, wrong answer, little nigga. I kind of have to freaking collect your powers. And Icy Boy told another nigga's just like, yo, you gotta like chill on him. Like you actually kill him if that's the case. That's okay. Like I gotta accept my revenge. So it is what it is. So he locks him up in the freaking like jungle cage thing, and he's like, Stormman. No Stormman, no Stormman. If you want, you come my way. Stormman, no Stormman. And he was not listening. He took Hay's freaking like spatial ability, where like remember what I was saying, like you can kind of control domains. He took that ability, but the problem that freaking Infinity that he explained to Hay before is that like Stormman's just gonna take your ability and you're gonna die because that's kind of your whole thing. Like he's stepping away your spiritual energy and you're going to be a dead thing walking. Hay didn't listen, and that's how we get to the point where he's like locked into the cage. He's like, Stormman, please do that. And now here's the big problem, because now that Stormman has the spatial ability, he's kind of like God because he makes a little domain. And Infinity doesn't get to him in time. Mind you, he fought Stormman. I remember he fought Stormman, right? He was going crazy. He said, what you think? Hey, he's like, he's cool. Like, I'm trying to get that boy, hey. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the king looking to be my disciple. After like 8,000 years, I'm pretty sure he said, hey, and I like, had a disciple. I found a new one. So you go, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this freaking magnetic abilities. Stormman is trying his best. He's like, walk. At his head. On your forehead lobe. On your forehead lobe. Like that. Oh, damn. Wait. My fault. My fault. Just stand with it. I was just trying to simulate what it looks like in Stormman's ability. So I'm Infinity and you're Stormman. I'm so cute. God, so cute. Like, it's going crazy. He's like leveling buildings. He's after him. You really cannot escape limey Infinity because it's literally like Magneto mode. He's just grabbing everything and just throwing it at him. Especially like any building, he's just grabbing every appliance, every AC machine, IC machine, using his powers, making spears, making. It's a pretty scary thing. Stormman make a freaking domain, and then he's kind of God in that moment, so he makes like an orb in the middle of the city, and like, oh my god, we gotta evacuate everybody. The Bureau of like spiritual efficiency are insane with it. I'm not gonna lie, they're like, okay, we gotta evacuate everybody. They already make the plan. They use this nigga's like power. He catches he spreads out his like spore or something like that. He makes contact with every single person in the city and transports everybody in a blimey city in like the blink of an eye. I know you probably don't know how impressive that is. He moved at like a couple thousand people, like probably like 20,000 people out of a city in the blink of an eye, and they knew where exactly to relocate them. So the city's clear and the domain is growing, so we gotta figure out how to freaking stop this. Infinity being the goat that he is, he just flies right into the freaking domain, right? But obviously they know that if you go into the domain, somebody else's domain, they're God in that domain. So it's very hard, very stupid, and very courageous to go in there and still try to fight us. So he gets into the freaking sphere. They call everybody for reinforcements and stuff. Oh no, I forgot. Stormin and Co, right? They're free and like they're around the place and they're like just causing havoc on it, right? And so we have to put a stop to them. So we have the Bureau of Spiritual Efficiency sends out all their operatives, their best operatives to go after them, right? He's like, hey, we gotta freaking capture these niggas. So they're flying around. Icy Boy wants to iceberg, and he's kind of doing a good job. He's like, there's an iceberg here, there's an iceberg there. You know what I'm saying? And they're captured. We need better niggas. So what do? They summon Nezha himself. I thought it was a girl at first because of the voice and the hairstyle and stuff. It was Nezha. He had the freaking rings of fire and he had like a fire main. Icy Boy taken out. He was no chance for freaking Nezha. They're freaking
No chance for freaking.
for Snatch. No chance for freaking. And then there was Toad nigga. I forgot what the freak happened, but I'll put the clip on right now and I'm gonna shut up. Toad nigga and Flame Tiger and I forgot who the freak was fighting Flame Tiger, but he blitzed the freak out of him. And then that other nigga, the name I don't remember still, he was fighting too. And they captured him. Like that was no problem at all. We still have the main problem, which is the domain in the middle of the city. We gotta get Stormin and gotta calm down. So freaking Infinity's in there, and he's actually kind of holding up for the freaking god of domain of the world pretty much. He's like throwing something, and he's going crazy. Like the fight scene is like this, but it's more like when I do that, just imagine like flinging a freaking piece of metal, and he's doing an amazing job. I was actually impressed because how Stormin made it seem is like when the domain is open, like when this spatial domain is open, you could literally just like silence the life of a person. But Stormin, even if there was like, he was throwing like skyscraper damn near, he was throwing like, y'all should have seen it. Y'all might, just run a clip out. So he's doing his best, right? And that's when we need to call on the power of Hay, bro. We believe that Hay was dead, but he's like, yo, Hay, I know you're different. That's what Infinity was like. I know you're different, Hay. I know you, boy. I was with you for all them months, all them minutes, all them hours, all them days, boy. I know you stronger than that. Don't let that Stormman win. Okay, the future of the world depends on you. It's a Pokemon, Ash, Greninja, and Z type of mess, bro. Shout out to Clembot. The sacrifice Clembot made will be remembered forever.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Anyway, he was like, you know what? You're right. I got this. So we freaking breaks out of the super slumber. Someone's like, how the freak? That's not that can't be. Like literally can't be, and it's literally because of why he was even able to do that. I'm not gonna hold you because he was technically dead, and he was locked inside of his own body and his own mind inside of the space, and he breaks free. And now it's about to get crazy because he's like, yo, I got Hay on my side now, and I'm freaking Infinity. You know what the freak that means? You know what that means? If I were to bop you in the head like this, you cooked, boy. Nothing you could do about that mess. And that's exactly what he did. They are going insane. Hay's freaking like grabbing him and like throwing him up and stuff. And he's like grabbing the domain and he's like, so Stormin is, damn, this mosquito, get the freak away from me. He's like grabbing the domain, right? That's Stormin grabbing the domain and he's like pushing it and he's using his force pumps to try to like push him back. Freaking Hay's like, give me that, grab that. You know what a freak I am? You know what a freak I train with? Like, you think you can come into my domain and push me out of my net? Like, I don't know what a freak I'm doing. mistake. But then freaking Stormman walks the freak in, and he's like, you know what? I had enough of this. Grabs them, pushes them down, force them all the way to the ground, and they just boom, tear through the freaking sky. And we're like, oh gosh, Stormman's actually kind of cooking us right now, so we gotta lock the freak in again. So there's like a giant crater, and he's like, you know what, Infinity? All right, I don't know what the freak I'm doing, right? That's hey. He's like, I don't know what the freak I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest, I'm new at all this. I barely be using spirit powers. I don't be doing the metal thing. I think I'm low-key gonna cook our parlay, Infinity. What the freak do I do, Infinity? What do I do, man? Stormman. That's Stormman. He's like, okay, I'm Infinity. I know what freak I taught you. You just gotta have to
freaking bombs in your freaking biggie bigs to go freaking hit that nigga in the freaking sticks.
So Hay does that. You know what I'm saying? He's freaking grabbed this nigga, right? He's like, I bet I got you. He grabs Infinity from the got him and he's like, hey, Hinch. You hear what I say with that? Hey, Hinch. And that nigga go tearing through the sky. And Stormman doesn't know what the freak happens next because Hay's over there comboing him in the sky, force grab. Infinity smacking him in the head with a freaking metal, smacking him in the face with a freaking metal pan. And then he goes, oh, damn. That's what freaking Stormman's pretty much like, oh, damn, y'all got me good. Stormman's like, I got nothing left. He's like, of course you got nothing left. I hold the power of my domain. This is my domain. Big Hay in the building. What the freak? I remember boy Infinity. We could overhand, man. Stormman's like, you guys should get me good, but I'm not willing to freaking be a freaking prisoner. I'm not willing to coexist in the world with these people. And he's pretty much just apologizing. He's like, yo, sorry. Hey, I apologize. You know, you trusted me. You trusted me as somebody you care for. You know? Like you found family in me. And I kind of betrayed that because I wanted your power, bro. He's like, but we still got a chance. Like we can still be, get the freak away. We can still, you know, like, come on, Stormman. Please, Stormman. Stormman's like, I'm sorry. I'm not dying, I need souls. Tree expansion, what's his name? Hashirama Senju mode. He's like forest bloom. And he turns into like forest. I don't know how to explain it besides he literally just, why is your head not there? Now you're almost lit. Let me fix your neck bone. So he's like forest. And I'm like, damn, Stormman. That's the end of Stormman? Oh, damn, Stormman. Stormman, no. And that's the end of Stormman, right? And then after that, they're flying home on a spirit, I think. And then we finally make it to the spiritual bureau of the beautiful, what's it called? The bureau, the spiritual bureau of efficiency or something like that. Freaking Infinity's like, hey, I did my job. Hey, you're free to freaking go. Like, you can stay with these guys. They cool. You know, there's a bunch of spirits here. You can chill. You know, but I got a job to do, so I gotta head out, bro. Like, you know, I gotta head out. So, you know, I'm about to head out. You know, and Hay's just like, oh, okay. You know, okay, you can leave. Okay, you can go ahead and leave then. Infinity's like, I bet I'm heading out. Right? So he's leaving. Alright, but you know Infinity, he's like tier plus tier 100 ore farmer. So you know he hits like one of these, then he's walking away, and you're Hay in this situation. Just feel like a cat. Just feel like a cat. Act like a cat. You know, just meow meow. You know, like meow. You kind of, you know, but you're like a little kid, so you're not exactly a cat. But I'm Infinity. No, wait, Storm. I mean, freaking wait, Infinity, no. And he starts crying. He's like, bro, I can't. I'm low-key want to go with you, bro. Like, you're actually cool as a bug. Like, you turned into such a cool guy in the moment I met you. So I'm trying to come with you. Infinity's just like, hey, I love you too, little man. I love you too, bro. So I'm going on a journey. I got stuff to do, but low-key, I'll teach you metal stuff if you coming with me. I could teach you metal stuff. Like, I can make you like me. really OP. Mind you, Infinity's a freaking human. And the entire time, we're all wondering why the freak is this human so strong? What the freak could have happened for this nigga to become so busted? But we still end off a happy ending because you get to come with me on my journey. So that's pretty much the end of The Legend of Hay. That's the first movie. There's 2 movies. I'm gonna watch the next movie later on, but that's what I think. I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty much it. Like I felt very like I'm like when you work hard or like you do like a run and like you're not drinking Gatorade. You go home to like a nice cold Arizona in your fridge and you take a nice little swig of that. Whoa, that felt, you know what I'm saying? Like that makes me feel like good inside. That's kind of what I explained. So I'm gonna give that myth like a solid like 5. Actually, because it's not like, oh my god, this was like the most earth-shattering, groundbreaking.
I messed that up.
It was earth-breaking, no, okay. Anyways, it was tough. It was really tough, and I enjoyed it. You know, rest in peace, Stillman, because Stillman's he's cool. You know, even though he's a little messed up for trying to kill Hay. You know, just kind of like he's trying to kill the boy. Maybe he's just trying to blast himself. There's like out there who's kind of going through the same thing as Hay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's choices out there, and that's The Legend of Hay. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I thank you guys so much for watching, because I didn't make no sense in these, but you're here watching it anyway, so let me know which one I should watch next. I know you're not going to let me know. None of y'all don't know. It's up to you. One day, somebody's going to see this and be like, he was actually talking about the end of this? And I'll be like, yeah. I mean, you got to start somewhere. I actually didn't even want to make this video, but I was out here anyway. I hope you guys liked it, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it made you laugh, and I made you have a good... God bless! You want to come in the video, too? I know you see me. Oh, you coming over here? Oh, I hit you like Infinity. Don't even try me, Mr. Cuckoo. I'll toss it at your freaking forehead and freaking that on. Oh, damn. Anyways, whoa, your backbone. Oh, it's dark again. Relocate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got all these things to do. Got a lot of plans to save. So this is where I say my fair dues. Let me hit some like Infinity with a. Okay, ready?